Hello again. I'm here with another book review. This is for Wolf Blood by Steve Morris. I received an advanced copy on NetGalley for a review on this book, and I really enjoyed it. This is the first of the lycanthropic series of books. This is basically a werewolf apocalypse story, and I've given it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. Basically, werewolf stories usually fall into two categories. Either they're Earth Protector type stories, like Twilight or the Wealthy Apocalypse series, or it's the old school Wolfman type movie where I'm a cursed person and well American Wealth in London and that kind of stuff. This is neither. This kind of does an outbreak story or like a zombie outbreak or some kind of outbreak story, but with werewolves. It starts off with this Professor Wiseman who is in the Carpathian Mountains in a cabin, and he talks about two werewolves, and he is outside the cabin, and it's a very bleak situation. He's basically giving exposition about how he found this virus. People laughed at him when he filled out this paper. He had these lab assistants come with him, and they became werewolves, and now he was figuring out that his life was going to be over. Um, it had a very Evil Dead feel in the beginning because this guy was trapped in the cabin. And then from there, we jump forward in time to London, which is where the main crux of the story kind of happens. And there are the lab assistants who want to spread this werewolf disease throughout the world. So this is when the story gets really good because it from those lab assistants, the story spreads out into a multitude of characters. There are a lot of characters in this book. They all have interesting stories. They're pretty fleshed out as far as interesting characters. You really get to like and know all of these different characters, werewolf and non-werewolf type characters, and how they all come. They do excuse me. The author does bring them all together at the end, and this story is only. I believe this book is only available on Kindle for only I think a couple of bucks. It's a really good story. I really would suggest if you are interested in werewolf stories to pick this up. If you are interested in apocalyptic type of stories or a zombie type of story, this is definitely more interesting because unlike a zombie story where there's like brainless dead, these people have a plan. It's an intelligent kind of plan. It's more probably like the Strain in a way as far as like this planned werewolf takeover, and because of the vastest variety of characters and the way they're written, it just really brings you in into all these stories. I can't wait for the second book. Even though I got this book for review, I actually did pre-order it. I think it comes out the 1st of January. I actually already pre-ordered the book because I want to be informed when the next book comes out, and I want to show my support to the author. I really like this book. Like I said, I give it a 4 stars because I would have liked the assistance to be a little bit more fleshed out, and just a couple of things like that would have been a little bit better. But otherwise, I have no problem with the book. I think it's a really well done book, especially for a first book. And that's about it for my review. If check it out on Amazon on Kindle, Wolf Blood by Steve Morris. That's the name of the book. Thank you. It's also called Lycanthropic #1. Thank you again for review. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.